Shit. Well, hello there.
Hello, welcome to our new home.
No, she's no Toyin.
It's quite wide. She's
Big
got a
girthy.
big girth.
That's why her name's Tonya, not Toyin. But that's another story.
That's for another time. We left you back in California.
We had sold Toyin and we jumped on a flight to our 49th state.
Alaska.
Oh yeah. Are you guys ready for a huge update?
I like it. I like anything you make.
It's massive. We're going to squeeze all of Alaska in one update.
That is huge.
Here we go.
We arrived at 11:30 at night. You wouldn't be able to tell because it's summer there. The sun doesn't set.
We weren't going to pay for accommodation.
Rise and shine. What a lovely hotel you find yourself in.
Thanks, it was so cheap. It's a world record. Does that mean it's the world's largest?
Back in your backpacker mode.
And got ourselves a rental car.
What's up, Slick?
Just in a brand new car.
Let's drive for 5 to 6 hours after 3 hours sleep.
We headed straight up north to Denali.
We were staying in Healy that night with a gentleman who we met back in November 2017 in Colorado. He was super gracious. We had our own cabin. It's like 1:45 in the morning.
Next day, Denali National Park.
There's like a 90-mile road. It's pretty much like a safari. We just saw animal after animal after animal.
Her early leaves of flower, but only so an hour.
And we saw our first bear. I saw a grizzly bear. Saw two. Oh my God, I was so excited.
And I have just lost my hearing. It was a great day out and we're a little bit
I'm coming around the corner.
delirious. The sun was not setting, so we just stayed up. We went to
49th State Brewery, eating yak nachos, delicious. And bonus, this place had the prop. Man, this is a lot of space. Of the magic bus from Into the Wild, the movie. The real one we really wanted to go to, and it was super dangerous to go out there and a lot of people die, so we decided,
we were ready to go into the wild, weren't we, Carly?
the bushwhack hike.
bushwhack.
That's what it was.
But we couldn't even cross one fucking stream.
Okay, it was a strong current. We all had to take our pants off. Luckily, I was wearing underwear.
I, of course, was trying to capture every moment.
Do it together.
I was trying to capture it on Instagram on the stories.
Survive with your booty.
And for some reason, I decided I'd post that story midstream.
It's strong current.
And I slipped on a rock.
With the backpack on, including the camera and the phone, they didn't work. You want to try the camera?
It's an apocalypse shit. Or something weird's going on.
I couldn't document for you guys what went on in that exploration.
I took a couple of things on the GoPro.
Just hope that camera stays alive and we don't die from the moose and bear. They're just not high quality as you may be used to. There's a lot of cars from the 50s and the 60s. Trees are growing through them because there was a bridge that would take you over to this mining town, but no more. Now you can just bushwhack and explore and check out things. It became quite an adventure. The weather changed.
I had to slide down this massive metal pole.
Everyone was reluctant to do it, but we didn't want to have to cross the stream again. Hell yeah.
While it was hailing, gripping for dear life, the bruises I had on my thighs. Oh my God. We celebrated, group shot.
Some real live gunslinging. Whoa, whoa. First time I've ever fired a handgun. What better place in the wild of Alaska? Feel the force. A 9mm and a Colt 45. Wow. I was getting ideas. What could I become?
Talking to me?
Could I become a gunslinger?
I don't see anyone else around here.
Gun-tooting cowboy. Jim Money. Poo-poo-poo.
That night,
Sirloin wrapped in bacon.
hung out with Jeff and his beautiful partner Julia.
What time is it right now?
11 something.
This is fucking wild.
I cannot get over this sun.
We were overtired, but we had to press on because we had a lot more Alaska to explore. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Yeah.
We had a great time up there in Healy. Yeah! I felt like such a normie, no longer in a van driving in a rental car.
A reindeer sausage in a bun.
We set down south.
Straight to Anchorage. A friend, hi Chase,
Hey Chase.
who Jim met in South America in 2009.
And he was like, if you're ever in Alaska, my parents love showing people around. And boy, do they. Steve and Terry welcomed us in, took us into their house. All we wanted to do was borrow a tent, which we did. Got up the next morning.
I got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. To the most westerly highway point in the USA. Go west, life is peaceful there. Go and
We've been to the most easterly point, now with the most westerly point. We're just coast to coast. LA to Chicago.
Western Maine. Alaska.
The scenery alone was captivating
Gorgeous.
our hearts. You're just out the window like this.
We went a little bit further south, the little fisherman's town of Homer.
No!
Best bakery in Alaska. We got turkey focaccia and beautiful chocolate bread.
That's what they're known for.
Also, being the halibut capital of the world. We got some fish and chips.
And got to stay that night.
We went from van life to tent life.
Is that right?
And our neighbours were chickens and pigs.
I'm so excited.
Thank you to Twitter Creek Farm, Emily, really appreciate it, and Julia for the hookup. Then we had to head up north.
It's shittier in Whittier. Whittier is actually nice, but that's the saying because the weather is just shit all the time.
But this is a legit fisherman's town. You have to go through a tunnel to get yourself into this beautiful fisherman's cove. Such a cove that it has its own weather pattern. You walk around the dock, people catching fresh
really
salmon.
cool.
Check out the old historical portion constructed for the Cold War era when America was prepping for Russia. We checked out this cool building.
The largest building in Alaska. Finished in 54. Housed 1,000 troops. Even had a cafeteria, bowling alley, hospital, and a rifle range. And built to withstand earthquakes like the 9.2 earthquake that hit Alaska in 1960.
Swiftwater Cafe.
You can get yourself freshly caught halibut.
And we got chowder.
We went for the tomato-based one. Bit of a regret. Should have gone the clam chowder. You live, you learn.
After Whittier, we went back to Anchorage with a little bit of a stop.
It's a bit chilly.
Seeing as the sun doesn't set, let's go for a hike that night. We hiked Flat Top.
You're going to the top of the world.
Yeah, killer.
Yay!
At like 9:30 at night.
And the sun hasn't even set.
You get to the top, which is as big as a football field.
Even in Alaska, Trader Joe's represent.
And had ourselves a peanut butter cup in celebration of getting to the top of Flat Top.
Sun will set in a couple of hours. It'll be nearly midnight. Crazy.
It was time to enjoy Anchorage. Our first stop, naturally, food. The Snow City Cafe, known for their Benedicts, crab, and a salmon Benedict.
Oh yeah.
This is our first salmon in Alaska.
We also got French toast.
There's only so many times you can do French toast, you would think.
You can do it as many times as you want.
It's the world's largest chocolate wall.
The best.
Capped off the day with a beautiful evening meal with our warm friends Terry and Steve, which brings us to
Meal of the Week.
Moose's Tooth Pizza. This pizza we've heard about throughout our trip. Variety of flavours. We chose
Mac and cheese pizza. Thai chicken.
Chipotle steak. Hot damn, Moose's Tooth Pizza, right on.
We're totally part of the
When
family.
you get put up on someone's measure wall, you're part of the family. The next day,
Reindeer sausage.
Terry took us on her Anchorage tour.
The Terry tour. We saw a beach whale.
Apparently had been there since last year. The beautiful thing as well, you're on the coast, but you've got snow-capped mountains surrounding you.
Really good day. And then we ended with
Terry is making her specialty.
It'll be better than the last one.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Enjoy.
Da, 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 da.
There we go.
we had Thai. We said goodbye.
Say goodbye with Ty. Terry then took us for a final drink and off we went to our 50th state.
Hawaii.
But that's for the next update. That was Alaska.
The state I would go back to first.
She's called it and I agree. Please follow us on Instagram at Vlahoparound. Subscribe to YouTube. We've got plenty more episodes and plenty more video content coming.
Cool. Until next time, Vlahoparound.
Vlahoparound.
Yeah, we're living in the back of our car.
We're cruising round every state in America with no doubt.
This is how we be traveling.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yum.